Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffi wants to know what is going on with Carter, Brooke, and Hope. Brooke claims they were talking about Carter's plans, and Steffi says she was having the same conversation with Eric and Ridge. Eric expresses his discomfort with going against Carter's suggestion. Ridge agrees that the notion is not appropriate for Forrester. Ridge is happy to see Ivy and Elektra. Eric is overjoyed to have them in LA, and he believes the more Forresters, the better. Eric and Ridge are overjoyed to see them both, and Eric instructs them to present their pitch to Ridge. Even though your daughter has already turned us down? Ivy asks. Steffi believes the concepts are definitely worth considering. She warns Carter to be cautious around Hope, and she believes the only reason she is spending time with him is because he is keeping her line alive. Hope is deeply offended, and Brooke is surprised that Steffi thinks that about Hope. Steffi claims she's just looking out for her friend. He claims he is not gullible and cannot be duped. Steffi asks if he believes he is being used to keep the line alive. Carter tells out that Eric took risks to start the company, which is why they were able to succeed. Carter is surprised when she says Eric and Ridge think it's a tall order to complete what he requested. But Hope suggests that he talk to them, because they will at least listen to him. Steffi requests a time alone with Hope. Ridge is delighted they came to LA to pitch their proposal. Ivy says she's been working on the line for a while, and when she found out Quinn had departed, she knew it was the right time to move forward, and Carter called. She goes on to state that she believes Steffi's decision to turn down the line was more than just professional, it was personal. Ridge requests to see her portfolio so that he can evaluate for himself. Carter and Brooke are in another office, and he makes jokes about how much has transpired. He assures Brooke that he can be the guy Hope deserves, and he promises to walk away if he cannot. Steffi wants to know what's going on between Hope and Carter because his support for her position makes no sense. Ridge is thrilled by Ivy's work and thanks Elektra for her assistance. Eric can tell she has learned from Quinn. Ivy claims she sought to develop her own taste. Ridge delivers her the portfolio and suggests restarting the jewelry line. Ivy and Elektra are ecstatic. Ivy inquires about Steffi, and Ridge says he'll speak with her. Eric is overjoyed to have Ivy back with Elektra, learning from her, and he believes that is how you establish a legacy. Carter praises everything he admires in Hope, and Brooke can sense he cares about her. Carter is aware that she has had problems with Finn and Thomas, and Brooke points out that there have been numerous conflicts with Liam. She claims Liam was flirting with Steffi, but when she kissed Thomas, it went too far for him. She believes Hope values the devotion she received from Thomas, but she was not prepared for anything. It doesn't help that Steffi is still attempting to pull her line, which feels more personal than anything. Brooke hopes that if Carter is going to be in Hope's life, he would remain committed. He promises that she will always have his support. Steffi wants to know what's up with Carter. Hope says they are friends and colleagues. Steffi claims she has always trusted his intuition, but not just now. Hope points out that Carter must have thought a lot about that notion before pitching it. Hope believes he never pitched anything before because he was worried it would fall on deaf ears. Steffi wonders why Hope believes in him, and if her support is intended to safeguard her line. Ridge and Brooke kiss, and she asks if he has anything on his mind. He says there is a lot to think about. Brooke wonders whether that's Ivy leaving the office, and she's delighted to see Elektra with her. He says he'll ask her to reboot the jewelry line and explain it to Steffi, so Brooke requests that he ask her to give Hope a break. When he thinks Steffi's guard is up since Hope kissed Finn, Brooke claims it is proof that her decisions are biased. Hope labels Steffi's remarks about Carter unethical and apologizes for her mistakes. She assures her that she will not pursue Finn anymore. Carter walks in as Steffi is making threats against Hope and tells her to stop. He emphasizes the importance of putting an end to the Logan Forrester conflict. Steffi claims she has always encouraged people to express themselves, but at the end of the day, she is Carter's boss, and she will not tolerate what he is doing. When she departs, Hope tells him he can't become involved, but he insists and claims he'll always be there to support her. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, October 29, 2024, are available. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Ivy Forrester to grasp an opportunity to achieve her goals. Will Ivy's decision to sidestep Steffy Forrester Finnegan have any consequences? Furthermore, Brooke Logan makes a disturbing charge against Steffy to Ridge Forrester. Keep reading to find out what happens in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Ivy Forrester's opportunity. B&B spoilers for Tuesday, October 29th show that Ivy will have the opportunity to acquire what she wants. Steffy rejected Ivy because she didn't think it was the right moment. However, Carter Walton caught Steffy off guard. After being rejected by Steffy, Ivy and Electra Forrester went to meet Eric Forrester. Ivy intimated to Eric that the line may be resurrected and she could join the family business if Steffy didn't object. B&B spoilers. Steffy Forrester Finnegan was bypassed. On Tuesday, October 29th, fans should expect Steffy to be ignored. Ivy and Electra head to Forrester Creations. While Steffy confronts Brooke, Hope Logan, and Carter, Ivy and Electra meet with Eric and Ridge. Ivy is mocked for bypassing Steffy and going to Ridge to obtain what she wants. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Brooke Logan's alarming accusation. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, October 29th indicate that Brooke will make a shocking accusation. During a conversation with Ridge, Brooke makes an accusation against Steffy. This charge is likely that Steffy's emotional feelings influence her commercial judgments. On Tuesday, October 29th, viewers can expect to witness what happens when Steffy demands answers from Carter, Hope, and Brooke. Steffy believes Hope is manipulating Carter. Although Brooke is only now learning about Cope, Steffy may have a different opinion. Will Spencer should run into Electra again? However, Will may have some questions. Remember, Zend Forrester Dominguez told Will that they did not have a jewelry brand and had never heard of Electra. So, if Will sees Electra again, it may be a tense reunion. Which plot are you most looking forward to watching on Tuesday, October 29th, 2024? What are your predictions for Hope, Carter, Brooke, and Ridge? What are the future plans for Steffy, Eric, Ivy, Electra, Will, and the other characters? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers show that Steffy Forrester Finnegan earned her position in the family company. However, the control she shares with her father is under jeopardy. The Logan family still has a rivalry with some members of the Forrester dynasty. Today, instead of Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes, Steffy and Hope Logan are fighting again. Hope for the future is linked to an ambitious firm expansion strategy. Steffy advocates for caution, but her grandfather supports Carter Walton's initiative and wants Ivy Forrester to succeed. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Ridge Forrester in the middle. Ridge Forrester finds himself in a familiar environment. He's in the process of creating controversies. His pattern consists of achieving a balance while striving to make his family pleased. Eric intended that Steffy be his co-chief executive officer. Together, they've taken the enterprise to new heights. Ridge most recently advocated for Brooke's return to prominence as the face of a revitalized Brooke's bedroom. Steffy disliked the notion, but she was secure enough to recognize that her father was correct and Brooke had succeeded. Ridge will realize that the rising tension surrounding Hope for the future is a separate, far more personal conflict that is unlikely to see Steffy back down. B&B spoilers. Hope Logan determines her future. Hope had not anticipated Carter's interest in her. He credits Hope with inspiring him to deliver his Forrester Creations expansion pitch. Liam Spencer's most recent marriage to Hope terminated some time ago on soap operas. Then she got connected with Thomas Forrester, which proved to be a bad move. Thomas's subsequent departure from Los Angeles, California, and unexpected engagement to Paris Buckingham jolted Hope. While Hope does not love Thomas enough to marry him, she believes they provide stability for their son, Douglas Forrester, and could become a family in the future. As a result, the Carter choice restores Hope's trust that her future can be brighter than expected. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Steffy Forrester Finnegan makes her mark. Steffy's name appears on the firm logo, not Hope or Carter's. That needs to matter, and Wood's character will rely on it to make her imprint. Everything will be revealed when Steffy sees Hope is siding with Carter. That point in the plot will push you to make a decision. Regardless of what Eric recommends or Ridge agrees with, Steffi will have a say in the company she will eventually control without her father. That envisions a distant future in which he, like Eric, will no longer work on a daily basis. On Tuesday, October 29, th's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi sent a frightening warning to Carter. She believes he should remain clear of Hope. Will he heed her warning? Carter became Hope for the future's biggest supporter. He made that plain in his suggestion. He has suddenly become a strong supporter because he believes in Forrester Creations' future and wants the best for the company. He has romantic affections for Hope, Annika Noel, but that is a story for another day. However, Carter does not always know best. Some of his ideas sound large and pricey. Steffi and Ridge have reservations. While they both think that Forrester should embrace the future, they hold a more conservative viewpoint. Steffi wants to know why Carter supports Hope. Just a month ago, he acknowledged that HFDF was not operating as expected. Steffi doesn't understand why Carter has been defensive about Hope's line. She sent him a warning. Stay away from Hope. She argued that Hope would only employ Carter to keep Hope for the future from being killed. Will Carter hear Steffi's warning? Or will the two start an unusual feud? Steffi and Carter are great friends and colleagues. So far, anyhow. If Carter starts dating Hope, their friendship may deteriorate even further. Once their truth is revealed, it will be clear why Carter has supported Hope for the future. Is he willing to jeopardize his job for another office romance? Or does he want to be part of the Forrester Creations legacy? Brooke advised Carter to fully support Hope. He pledged to defend her all the way. He's already told Steffi off. However, this could have serious ramifications for Carter and Hope's future at Forrester Creations. According to The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Will Spencer is already very much in love with Elektra Forrester. Will had no idea what Elektra's last name is or anything else about her, but her beauty and charming smile drew him in. Will now embark on a mission to learn more about Elektra and eventually become better acquainted. Zend Forrester Dominguez was unfamiliar with Elektra, but it won't be long before Will discovers she is truly a Forrester. Unfortunately, depending on how things go with Steffi Forrester, this could become a problem. Elektra was in kindergarten when Steffi last saw her, so she was overjoyed to see Ivy Forrester's niece all grown up and in Los Angeles. Whether the jewelry line is relaunched, Elektra will undoubtedly find a home at Forrester Creations. Steffi could hire Elektra as an intern and mentor her. Given Steffi's positive reaction to seeing Elektra again, it's easy to envision her taking Elektra under her wing and showing her the ropes. Steffi may use their shared Forrester heritage to steer Elektra in a specific direction. Perhaps Steffi will insist that if Elektra follows instructions and plays her cards well, she will one day become CEO herself. Whatever the case, it appears like BNB want to foster a close relationship between Steffi and Elektra. That might cause problems for Will, who is both a Logan and a Spencer. Steffi may try to put an end to the romance that is budding between Will and Elektra. Steffi might tell Elektra that Logan Spencer men are the worst to fall for. We all know how much Steffi despises the Logans, but she also has a bad track record with Spencer males, particularly Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, who has flip-flopped so many times over the years. Steffi might scare Elektra away from Will, or at least attempt to. Maybe Steffi will foretell Elektra's heartbreak if she gets connected with someone from the Logan or Spencer families. Steffi may even play matchmaker for Elektra and someone else if she suspects Will is trying to bring her too close. However, Steffi may suggest that Elektra must concentrate intensely if she is to achieve all of her objectives. Steffi may advise Elektra to focus solely on her profession and avoid males. Of course, Will and Elektra already have a magnetic attraction, so it's just a matter of time until they get together. Even still, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Steffi may encounter some difficulties along the way, so we'll keep you updated on any bad news that may arise. CDL will have additional amazing Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, predictions, news, and updates to look into, so make us your top BNB source. You recognize her face, you know her name, and you probably know everything about the persona she portrays on daytime TV. But how well do you know The Bold and the Beautiful Heather Tom? The Bold and the Beautiful news. How well do you know Heather Tom? The attractive actress, well known for her role as Katie Logan on the popular CBS serial opera, recently spoke with Serial Opera Digest about her loves and dislikes. In a recent interview with the Journal, Heather was asked which life tale she would like to play in a film. She replied, "If I were an actor, I'd portray Marilyn Monroe, Bette Davis, or Katharine Hepburn." Vivien Leigh's life story was terrible as she battled mental illness. It would be an honor to portray any of those women. Heather also stated that the attribute she admires most in others is honesty, and that the one hobby she wishes she had more time for is golf. Her favorite candle aroma is lavender. When asked which castmate makes her laugh the most, her response was expected. She responded, "Donald Diamontville makes me laugh, but I think the person who makes me laugh the most is either John McCook, Eric, or Torsten K. Ridge. Torsten makes me laugh because he's always grouchy, and I simply have to chuckle at that. It's simply adorable." Is Dawn giving Heather enough laughs to tickle her funny bone? Yes, we'd love to see it. It's no surprise that fans of The Bold and the Beautiful adore the program, which is due to the cast's excellent chemistry on and off screen. Plus, how can you not like a performer like Heather Tom? She is simply fantastic. As for what will happen next in this imaginary town of Los Angeles, The Bold and The Beautiful fans will just have to tune in every day to find out. There will undoubtedly be a lot of drama ahead. What are your thoughts on this story, Bold and Beautiful fans? Let us know what you think by adding some buzz in the comments box. Don't forget that The Bold and The Beautiful airs weekdays on CBS. You'll need to check your local listings for specific timings. Eric expresses his discomfort with going against Carter's suggestion. Ridge agrees that the notion is not appropriate for Forrester. Ridge is happy to see Ivy and Elektra. Eric is overjoyed to have them in LA, and he believes the more Forresters, the better. Eric and Ridge are overjoyed to see them both, and Eric instructs them to present their pitch to Ridge. "Even though your daughter has already turned us down?" Ivy asks. Steffi believes the concepts are definitely worth considering. She warns Carter to be cautious around Hope, and she believes the only reason she is spending time with him is because he is keeping her line alive. Hope is deeply offended, and Brooke is surprised that Steffi thinks that about Hope. Steffi claims she's just looking out for her friend. He claims he is not gullible and cannot be duped. Steffi asks if he believes he is being used to keep the line alive. Carter tells out that Eric took risks to start the company, which is why they were able to succeed. Carter is surprised when she says Eric and Ridge think it's a tall order to complete what he requested, but Hope suggests that he talk to them because they will at least listen to him. Steffi requests a time alone with Hope. Ridge is delighted they came to LA to pitch their proposal. Ivy says she's been working on the line for a while, and when she found out Quinn had departed, she knew it was the right time to move forward, and Carter called. She goes on to state that she believes Steffi's decision to turn down the line was more than just professional, it was personal. Ridge requests to see her portfolio so that he can evaluate for himself.